Hi, this is a quick demonstration on a Revox A77 Mk1. I've just completed servicing this and repairing it. It's one of these things, you buy something on eBay or Facebook and you don't know really what you're getting until you get it home, especially if you buy it for parts not working. And this one was probably, I've spent the most time on this unit than any Revox I've ever done, because there was so much wrong with it. It's unbelievable. And it's been about 3 days in the making. Everything needed to be replaced and attended to. Every single board had a problem. On these, as they get older, these trimmers completely disintegrate. You see, look, the back of this pot, you see it's not even got a connection on the back there. This one's gone as well. Yeah, this one's gone. And this one, if you can see that, that's the connection there. There's a little thing that touches that track, and this was bent out. There's another one here. These are all from this unit. Another thing as well on these, there are spark suppressant capacitors inside there, and they can actually catch fire. So it's vital that they're replaced, and all of them have been replaced in here. There's a couple of transistors faulty, a few capacitors. Also the motor capacitors I've replaced completely with brand new ones. So this has been completely sorted out. I think the counter belt was replaced on this as well, so it's a new counter belt. So yeah, everything's been done on this, including bulbs as well. These VU meters only light up in record mode, and they do light up in record mode now. It's been calibrated, biased and everything, so it sounds really good. Anyway, here it is. Anyway, there's a lot wrong with this, and I've gone through, well, days on this thing, but I've learned an awful lot about these. For example, there's a problem with these locking in position. They didn't lock properly, so when you pressed them it shut down. It wasn't due to the dummy remote, because if you don't put the dummy remote in there, then none of these controls lock in position. You have to hold them in all the time. But I've wired it at the back there, so it doesn't need a dummy. But the problem was there was still a fault with that board. There's a fault with heavy distortion on it on one channel. It wasn't recording at all. It wasn't changing speed either. It wasn't going to 3 3/4. It was sticking at 7.5, no matter where you had this. So yeah, there's a lot wrong with it, but because there was a lot wrong with it, I had to go through it completely, sorting everything out, making sure that all the capacitors, all the transistors were tested on every card, on every board, until I got it fully working to my satisfaction. And now it sounds great, it performs great. And these Mark 1s, for some reason, they sound the best out of all of them. Obviously I've done Mark 2, 3, quite a few Mark 4s as well. I've done B77s as well, Mark 1 and Mark 2. I've done PR99s. But these Mark 1s actually sound better than all of them, and I don't know why. This was a very, very early version of Revox, and this was the one that they initially released. They've all got the same heads, and they're all basically the same sort of electronics, all of them. Nothing really changes a lot, just little tweaks. But I do find that the B77 and the PR99s in particular do sound a little bit thin, and a little bit characterless, whereas these sound a lot warmer, a lot more characterful, the Mark 1s. So if I was going to buy one of these Revoxes, I would put my money on the Mark 1, although obviously I'm a Ferrograph fan, and I prefer Ferrographs anyway. I've got a Ferrograph here that I recently bought that I need to completely look at, because I think it's been in someone's garage or somewhere damp, and it's in a bad state, really bad state. So that's another few days on that one, I think. But yeah, Revoxes are very well made. They sound good. They're very easy to use as domestic machines. There's no real frills on them. You can't change the bias on the fly like you can on the Ferrograph. But for somebody who just wants a nice audio home setup with really good sound, then this is the one to go for. And this is a half track. It's not got Dolby, but then again, I don't think that Dolby is very good, because it really takes the dynamics away. But it's just what you need really for playing tapes, for listening to music at home. Obviously I've got 7-inch reels on here at the moment, but this takes 10.5-inch reels, so it takes all the reels that you could want really. Yeah, so it's great. So this one is going to be listed on eBay today, the day that I'm going to list this video. If you want to buy it directly from me, you can do, and obviously you're going to save 13% if you or 13.5% if you buy it directly from me. You can contact me via delatronics.com, because obviously if I go through eBay charge me 10% fees. They don't have any cheap fees nowadays, because they're trying to recuperate after the pandemic, I would think. And also you've got PayPal fees as well, which are 3.5%. So if you want to buy it directly from me with cash or some sort of bank transfer, then obviously you can get it cheaper than what I'm listing it for on eBay. I mean, the price on eBay is not going to be through the roof anyway. I normally list these for the sort of money they go for unserviced, but this one has been completely sorted out, so it's a bit of a bargain anyway. But yeah, have a look on my eBay site, Delatronics eBay site. I've got some tapes on there as well at the moment, some 10.5-inch reels, really good quality. The reason why I'm listing all my 10.5-inch reels is that I've decided that I'm going to keep my TSR8 for recording. That's a Tascam TSR8 8-track for recording purposes, and I'm going to keep a Ferrograph for just for listening. And Ferrographs will only take up to 8.25-inch reels. I mean, normally 7-inch, but you can get 8.25 from. They were made by Ferrograph, but yeah, for all intensive purposes, they take 7-inch reels. So I've got absolutely no reason to have 10.5-inch, 1/4-inch reels, because my TSR8 takes 10.5 half-inch tape reels. So that's why I'm selling all of that. So yeah, anyway, if you're interested, get in touch with me, and yeah, great. Thank you very much for watching.